bad words and bad logic and bad ideas. So, but we have to stand for the truth. And the truth is evidence. You have no evidence, you should be wise and shut your mouth.
Yeah.
If you have evidence, you bring your evidence, and then we scrutinize your evidence. But you don't have evidence, then you search. If one day you find something, search. Go around the world and search for manuscript. If you find, it's to search for yourself. It's to search and to go against the rules which was already established in the time of Yeshua. In the time of Yeshua, if you research, you will find that before the vowels pointing from the Masoret, there was a rule of reading. Okay, this reading was made with the Matres Lectionis, or called the models of reading, and there are rules. So the Masoret didn't invent anything; they just apply what was known to this time since the first century and before the first century. Okay, as we have record from Josephus Flavius and others, that some consonants were used as vowel, and not only, but this vowel had rules of how to apply the sound of the vowels. Yeah, so the Masoret just used that to preserve the pronunciation of the scripture. That's all. It was a document, or documents, plural, from Jew for Jews, not for nations. It was not used for others. The sole purpose was to preserve the Hebrew language, because people or Jews were scattered among the nations, fall into the tendency to speak the language of the nations and to let by side their own languages, which after 2, 3, 4 generations get lost. So, thanks Jehovah, because of the Masoret, today we know how the language was spoken in the time of Yeshua. That's all. So, if you want to compare against that, you have to bring evidence. The Torah tells us that according to 2 or 3 witnesses, things are established. So you need to bring 2 or 3 manuscripts from the same period of time or before to prove your assumption. If you don't have, then you should be wise and close your mouth and not say anything, just to learn or search until you find a manuscript, if you can. That's all.
Because I'm getting some opinion from others.
Other opinions has no value. Opinions is just manipulation of mind. In my own eyes, yeah, your own eyes, it doesn't count. It doesn't count, your own, in my opinion. Your opinion does not count. What counts is what the scripture says. What is the evidence? What is the manuscript you have to establish your truth? So if you don't have, because it's not only to say that the name, if you go deeper in research, you will see that the Masoret couldn't change, as it is pretended, the name, the vowels of the name Yod-Heh with Adonai or another. Because if you apply this rule, you have to apply this rule with every word containing this kind of vowels. Because there is rule, like in every country, in every language.
Yeah.
You have rules. If you
No, me change, please.
if you change that, then the Torah is no more readable. You cannot read. It's finished. So you have to just to think a bit. Common sense will show you that it is not possible to manipulate the name of Yod-Heh with the vowel of Adonai or of Elohim without consequences on all these words of the Torah. That's his fact. You can try. If you are able, you can try. You will see. You take any words and try to change the vowels according to the rule they say, from Adonai and Elohim and to apply it to other words. And you will see if it works. Just try it with Shabbat Shalom. Try it.
Yeah.
You will see.
All the scripture has its vowels, but when it comes to the name of the Yehovah, then they want to try to argue with that.
This is. So they don't even
It's
think.
really common sense a bit.
Yeah, this is, it's nonsense. You cannot apply one rule here and another rule in other place. So you have to choose which rule you use. Okay? So there is a consistency in all the manuscripts which has been found, which are now over 1,200 in different places, not in one place, in different place, in different time frame. So all these documents confirm the validity of the manuscript. Okay? And there was a purpose, of course, to protect the name from Yehovah. But we see that, thanks Yehovah, the rules have been maintained that we can find again how to pronounce the name. So it is. So my advice to the people is be wise, do not speak like a parrot, and research on your own. Do not be blindfolded by those who already have a spoiled mind because of the engagement for the false name. Okay? You have no evidence for the name Yahuwah. There is no evidence, no manuscript, nothing. There is no evidence, no manuscript for the name Yahweh. So if you want, you can use it. It's not the problem there. The problem is not there to use the name Yahweh or the name Yahuwah. The problem is when you accuse the people using the name Yehovah to be false or fake, or using the name of Satan or whatever. They speak without having researched the fact. That's all.